Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Dragon,
I'm Time Jumper.
and welcome to episode 5 of Half-Life Source. Now, in the last episode, we left off with the military, which has apparently decided that the only way to fix this problem is to destroy everything that's involved with the problem.
Well,
So it would appear as if we've got military men to work with. We still have... I wouldn't recommend destroying your barriers just yet. We have a back entrance here, and it would appear as if we're going to have to deal with the army now. And I promise you, they will deal with you.
yeah, that was smart.
Yeah, they're not exactly the most highly trained military, they just know how to shoot. That's about all, and even then they have difficulty with that. But yes, for dealing with the military, I'd recommend using the shotgun, because it can deal more damage than... it deals more damage than the SMG. The SMG in this game just fires at random directions in the general region of the crosshairs. So it's harder to aim. Just use the shotgun and you can take care of it sooner with less damage to yourself.
The shotgun sprays in all directions.
Ironically,
That's not necessary.
oh, well, either way. It still fires grenades. Just, you know. Yes, because this is how you tear apart giant boxes. You hit one side of it until the entire thing explodes.
Yes. Because Half-Life.
Also, the military men in this game are the most irritating enemies I think I've ever had to face in a game. Because they will move very quickly, and they will not hesitate to throw grenades over obstacles you're trying to hide behind. Now, as for the barnacles, the best weapon to use is just the pistol. I mean, once you start to get the higher weapons, the pistol basically becomes nullified as an item, as a weapon. So, if you have higher reaching areas like this where you'll take damage when you fall, it's recommended just shoot him a few times with the pistol, 4 shots against that. And to be honest, I mean, pistol ammo is so easy to get now. I mean, basically, although it is handy when you run out of weapons for your weapons. When you run out of ammo for the rest of your weapons. Is that a leg?
Yes.
Boy.
It had chicken.
No, it had the science team.
I know, chicken.
Well, they do run away every time they see something happen.
I know, chicken.
Can I knock this guy over? No, I don't even want to. I'd recommend you don't even try.
There are 2 other turrets.
Okay, good. It didn't activate them. Oh, snikes.
Take me with you. I'm the one man with the science team.
Yeah, the shotgun's the best weapon against the military guys. Usually a buckshot if they're close to you, but just use your single shots when they're not. I mean, because they will come right up to you, which isn't the wisest idea if you're fighting someone, is to get straight towards them.
You don't know that.
The military men are good for clearing out other types of enemies, though, because they'll take out the enemies over. Although I will admit at close range they are pretty good. If you're fighting them close range, it's probably better to use the assault rifle, because that way all of your ammo will hit and it fires faster. But if you're fighting at long range, the shotgun is ironically the better option for that. It's a fancy way of saying they're irritating enemies, basically. Should I destroy my barricades? Yeah, I'll be fine. There's nothing in the barricades. I know that much. Keep my shotgun out. These shotgun ammo. You'll find these barricades, right, these military barricades, very often, and oddly enough, they have shotgun ammo and not SMG. Assault rifle ammo.
You think they would because, you know...
Because their only weapon that they'll ever use is an assault rifle, but they tend to carry shotgun ammo with them, which is very odd. You got me as to why Valve did that, but whatever. Is the timer running?
Huh?
Timer running on a thing? Oh. Oh well. Go to health things. These health things are very frequent, but you'll need them, trust me. Even as common as they'll spawn, so in the beginning you probably won't need them as much, but this comes right around the time when you'll start needing them. A lot. Looks like the intercom's still working.
You would think that would have been knocked out.
Yeah. Screwdrivers. Why is there 4 screwdrivers in a, excuse me, 3 screwdrivers in a box?
They're Sonic.
That seems counterproductive. That seems counterproductive.
You're counterproductive. Just kidding. You're the one.
Shoot.
Just throw a grenade down.
Yep. Usually if they're in a group like that and they... Oh, fudge.
Oh, fudge.
Well, that
Now
worked
they know
brilliantly.
you're here.
Oh no, their AI doesn't work like that. Oh yeah, the railings count as walls, by the way. In this case, the best idea is just to crouch and walk away. Sometimes it's better not to fight them, like honestly.
I can imagine.
Back here. Oh, I just made a full circle, my bad. Well, in this case, I guess I will have to fight them. Well, that was nice.
You're idiots.
Yeah, sometimes the best strategy for fighting these guys is just to, next to running away, is just to sit behind a corner and let them come at you. They'll come at you one at a time or sometimes in pairs, and just fire off a buckshot every time you see them. And
Better than the Combine. The next game that'll come up.
and that's a mess. That's when you just pull out the crowbar and start having fun. I don't see why we can't have weapon models. It's a weird little error in the system. Let's go in the elevator. It's time to hit the storage access. Slow foreboding. That sounds more like adventure music than foreboding music.
I know.
Oh, no, outside. Okay. Let me get one thing straight. This is a rough part. Here's what I recommend. You follow my steps exactly. That is how you deal with that part of the game. Now, if you don't follow that exactly, you're gonna have a bad time.
Okay then.
Yeah, that's a rough part of the game, and after about 14 attempts, that's all I had left. But yes, it appears as if the military has started bombing. And that part there was just a way of showing that you can't leave out of that part of the surface because the military has taken it over. Because the military sucks.
The American military says whatever. Hey, we will blow up. Like that.
Did they just kill the room men? Oh, my, they fell into fans. So much for going up. Looks like we're gonna have to head down. Nothing in there. Because that's the way to show that there's nothing in an air vent. Just put a black, just don't even load it. Don't even put it in the map.
Yeah. Actually.
Jerk. Whenever you're going in an air vent, always make sure you have your crowbar out. It's the best weapon when you're in an air vent. Like from trial and error, I've learned that the crowbar is the best weapon to have in an air vent. Now, you could go down, but unless you want to get chopped to pieces, I'd recommend you just go through this air vent. Careful over here. It will break. Oh, no, one is metal. Never mind. Don't know if you remember this part from earlier with the turrets. But, this is where we took out those turrets earlier, and this is just where the fence was that we saw we couldn't get to. I may or may not have said remember that. That's why it's the best weapon. Because you can just turn around, knock them out, and move on. Jeez, I forgot how complicated the air vents were. Yeah, there's a ladder. Don't just jump out willy-nilly out of air vents. Always make sure you know what's at the bottom before you jump down. Things will... Oh.
Hi. Looks like he opted out. Never a good idea, people.
Crowbar. It's hard when you don't have weapon model. I really don't understand. That's actually pretty irritating. Because it was working fine earlier when we did the training room and when we did, when I did my first playthrough, so I have never seen anything like this. It may just be the save. Oh, so. Need backup. You guys need to play. One down. Where's his friend? Hello? There you go. Gotcha. He just stood there while I shot him 4 times in the leg. Because, you know, the military obviously needs work on their AI. I mean, training. Not breaking the fourth wall. Remember this room? You may or may not encounter it later. These air vents are mainly just for clearing out rooms that you can either not access or you will access. That's what most of the air vents in this game are used for, just learning kind of the map. And we'll cut ahead to when I find something of a little more value. Oh my. Yes, the assault rifle is very good for taking out the alien, the Vortigaunts. They're called slaves in this game, alien slaves, but, yeah, they didn't really receive their name until they joined with the humans. What is this? Yeah, in front of me here, okay. But the assault rifle is best for dealing with most alien types. Okay, after the air vents are done, you can pretty much just climb down this ladder and not break your legs in the process.
It's boring.
What? Oh, that's right. That's for getting back up. You really just want to come around here and go to this air vent, which is going to lead you to where you need to be. Don't climb up. Have I already been through here? Yeah, I have. Okay, so there's no purpose to going in there. Oh, and about those fire escape doors, if you get lost behind, just hit the button again, it'll open back up really slowly. No.
Ladder.
That's for if you fall down. Oh. I've played through this game a time or two, but it's easy to forget sometimes. Anyway, we're almost done with the air vents. I know it's tedious. How are we doing on time so far?
Oh,
How are we doing on time?
About 6 minutes.
6 minutes? In total?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, so much for the government. Their idea of containment is to kill everyone associated with the project. Judging from your hazard suit, I'd say you were part of what went wrong. Isn't that right? Now look, if anyone can end this catastrophe, it's the science team in the Lambda complex at the opposite end of the base. With the transit system out, I couldn't tell you how to get there. But there's an old decommissioned rail system somewhere through here, beyond the silo complex. If you can make it through the rocket test labs, you might be able to worm your way through the old tunnels to track down whatever's left of the Lambda team. You can trust them. You can trust all of us. Good luck.
So there's a healing station and some shotgun ammo if you need it. Hope they didn't need that. Charge up your suit while you're here.
Here it is.
I don't suppose you'd reconsider.
Excuse me. Thank you. Get my assault out. Ironically, the Crawley Heidi technique is very handy in this game. Blast Pit, Chapter 5. My god. They're either trying to keep something out or keep something in. Hopefully it's out. Oh dear. I'd recognize that noise anywhere. It's one I don't enjoy. There it is. Yeah, don't use your assault rifle on Headcrab. Just shoot him with a pistol. Or hit him with a crowbar. Oi! Where'd you come from? These things are called bull squids. I don't know if I've mentioned that
You
before.
did.
Okay.
First off.
And the best way to deal with them normally is you either throw a grenade or you shoot them with a shotgun. For now, the shotgun's the best way. Once we start getting grenades with our assault rifle, that's the best way to do it. Is just. And you won't get experience with grenades for a little while longer, but once you do, they will be very liberal with them. Okay, he's gone. Okay. Nothing. Oh, shit. Forgot about that. That's the best way to deal with the zombies if you just have one after you, is just to move back and forth and hit it. Crowbar.
Nice job.
Because that's productive.
It's dead.
Yeah, I figured. They usually attack sooner than that. Okay, that's explosive. That's our crowbar. That's our health. Wow, there's a lot of explosives in this room. What was the zombie doing in there?
Explosivo.
Oh, don't fall!
What are you doing?
Waiting for the cart. There was supposed to be a cart there. But I guess we'll have to settle with elevator.
Elevator.
Looks like we're in this now. Oh, thank you. Oh, great. These hound eyes, you won't see much of them. They'll pop up every now and then, and they're quite irritating to deal with because of just how range their attack is. I don't know if you've seen their attack or not, but what they do is they shoot like a little blast. Oh, well, let's take care of these guys first. I found that the assault rifle is best. You need to hit them in their eyes or whatever. I found that either running up and hitting them with the crowbar works if they come up to you. Just hit them with a crowbar. Yeah, that's their attack. I wasn't intentionally trying to show that. Okay, your timer's done, I get it. Okay, so anyway, I think we'll end things off right here. We've made some progress. We've gotten past the military so far. Don't expect to see the... Don't expect to not see them anymore. Apologies for the double negative, but... Anyway, I'm Dragon,
I'm John
and
Jumper.
we'll see you guys in the next episode. See you later.
Au revoir.